Singapore's clearly decided to really develop this crypto economy. It's come out with very specific guidelines blessing ICOs. But that's on the basis that it's really sort of created this space for innovation, right? But it's very clearly said, and its enforcement action has made it clear as well, that if you're doing a security offering, then you just fall right within traditional securities laws. And it doesn't look like they're going to give you any kind of exemptions from that anytime soon. And of course, Singapore, has the regulatory sandbox, and I believe they've been flooded with all kinds of requests for exemptions on all kinds of, advisory services around STOs. But I don't think they're going to be really, being lenient on those anytime soon. So there's a space that's been created for innovation if you're doing an ICO, but if you're doing an STO, they're going to regulate it. So I would say Singapore is kind of, medium from a securities law STO perspective.
I think you need to look at it in a more, maybe in a nuanced way. It's not necessarily where your issuing entity is, because if you're doing any type of an offering with a listing on an exchange, you would expect that it would be the rules of the exchange that would be the definitive thing in terms of how you are meeting what would be acceptable standards for institutional or other types of professional investors, wherever they may be. And that the jurisdiction of or the place of the issuing entity would be supportive of being able to meet those particular listing requirements. So I think what you would really be looking for is a jurisdiction which is friendly towards technology, but also has deep capital markets experience and has a decent set of standards in respect of the listing standards that will be required for a securities token to be listed on that particular exchange. I'm not sure that any place yet, so this is another way of dodging the question. I'm not sure that any place yet, because it's such a new space, has really got to a stage where you could say, these are the gilt-marked, benchmark standards for listing securities tokens that will apply. Would you be able to say what those standards are now would be broadly, give or take, the same 5 years from now? I don't think you can. I think it's far too new a space. So I think